Hi everyone, this is your daily weather hazard briefing from the National Weather Service office here in Pocatello, Idaho for Monday, August 19th. Got some more isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms again expected this afternoon. A couple of those could be strong to even severe. We'll talk about that coming up here, but that's kind of our key points with those showers and storms again this afternoon. Watch for some brief heavy downpours, some strong gusty outflow winds once again, small hail, and due to scattered thunderstorm activity, we have issued some red flag warnings. We will see some drier weather returning to the area as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. However, we will be near critical winds and min-RHs across parts of the area, especially the Central Mountains and South Hills. More moisture will return as we get towards the end of the week and especially through the weekend, but that's a little bit farther out there into the future than what we'll focus on, at least for today in this briefing. Satellite through early this morning certainly showed plenty of that thunderstorm activity that continued late last night, again into very early this morning. That has mostly tapered off, and we'll get a little bit of a break before we see some more redevelopment as we get into this afternoon. So we will see some scattered storms across the area. Overall, we are expecting less coverage than what we saw on Sunday, and more of those storms probably producing wind gusts between about 40 to 50 miles per hour. And then as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll start to dry things out a little bit more, but still see some breezy winds and pretty low min-RHs. As we get into Thursday and Friday, we'll kind of slowly start to see a little bit more moisture creep back into the area with some isolated storms each afternoon. Better push of moisture headed our way as we get into the weekend with a low moving in. Good news though, that'll bring some cooler temperatures for us too. So, like I said, that's a little bit farther out than what we'll cover in this briefing, but something I think a lot of us can look forward to, at least those of us that are looking forward to some more fall-like weather. But for now, we do have those red flag warnings that are in effect for mainly this afternoon into the evening, where we are expecting more of that scattered thunderstorm coverage. We do still have an excessive rainfall outlook for parts of eastern Idaho, again with that potential for some localized flooding as we get some of those storms to go. Not everyone, of course, will see a lot of rain as we go through today, but one or two of those storms could be some heavy rain producers. And speaking of, one or two of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. Mainly going to be watching once again for some gusty winds. I think most of the storms today will be producing gusts around 40 to 50 miles per hour, but can't completely rule out a gust closer to about 60 miles per hour with one or two of those storms that get going. Again, though, we are expecting coverage to be a little bit more limited today. Could be right around the 86-15 corridor and farther east. But that kind of shows the storm chances for today. With that, we still could see a few showers and storms up north too, kind of as the system keeps moving through. But the better chance for showers and storms will be farther east and north as we get into this afternoon. Highs today, well, it's still going to be hot. A lot of us in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, close to the mid and upper 80s to low 90s. Some of our higher elevation areas a little bit cooler. 70s, 80s, but again, you got to get farther up into the mountains for that. Wind gusts today, a little bit breezy at times, around 25 miles per hour where we top out in the Snake Plain and out across parts of the Arco Desert. Min-RHs as we get into the afternoon, again with some more of that moisture coming into the area. Not quite to critical levels, but some of us getting closer to that 15%. Overall, though, more of us around that 20 to 25% range for our min-RHs this afternoon. So we get into Tuesday, still another hot day for us. Lots of 80s to, yes, some more low 90s. Min-RHs are going to be dropping as some drier air starts to move in. A lot more of us closer to that 15% threshold, just slightly above or below it on either side. Wind gusts on Tuesday, I'll start to notice we see some more 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. So we're going to be watching that for potential red flag conditions into Tuesday. Not for scattered thunderstorms, but in this case for low min-RHs and gusty winds. So we'll see how that pans out with the next couple model runs. Storm chances on Tuesday, you'll notice, have greatly diminished. A lot of us less than a 5% chance. The highest percent chances closer to about a 5 to 10% chance, and more so in some of the higher elevations farther east. Highs on Wednesday will drop a couple degrees, still mainly in the 80s. Few 70s though, creeping back into the area again, some of those higher elevations. Min-RH is still fairly low, but up another couple percentages from Tuesday at least, so a lot of us closer to that 20% Min-RH level. Max wind gusts on Wednesday still breezy, a lot of us seeing gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour, so that'll be another day we have to watch for near critical fire weather conditions. As we get into Wednesday storm chances, overall still pretty low, kind of that general 5 to 10% for the higher elevation areas. So in summary, kind of a better chance for some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon compared to midweek, but overall coverage today should be less than coverage yesterday, so we're kind of on the downward trend at least, but we still could see some brief heavy downpours, strong gusty outflow winds, some small hail, and that of course has led to those red flag warnings. Drier weather returning tomorrow and Wednesday, and enjoy that break because we've got some more moisture headed our way as we get into the end of the week, into the weekend especially. But on the plus side, that will bring some cooler temperatures. So we'll get into that a little bit more as the week goes on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always find us on social media, find the latest weather forecast information online, give us a phone call, or send us an email. Have a great day.